today we're going to discuss what can Trump's strategy be regarding Ukraine, regarding Israel, and regarding Iran. These are his three foreign policy quagmires, and we'll go for the first one. The first one is Ukraine. He wants to extract himself from there. He's incapable of doing so. Russia is taking more and more per month. They took 250 kilometers in April. They took about 290 kilometers in May. And now they're about to do 500 kilometers in June. Massive amount already. So they are steamrolling over the place. Trump has removed, it doesn't have the capacity to produce the missiles anymore. All the stocks are wiped out. It's 2 years now. There's no more reserves. All the warehouses are empty. So he is in a big problem. Ukraine wants more, but there is no more. Their capacity is not capable. Russia, on the other hand, has the biggest tank factory in the world. More than all the other, it can produce more tanks than the entire world combined. That is how much. Then it also has the help of the Chinese, which has the biggest manufacturing capacity on the planet by a country mile. So Trump is in trouble. And this is the reason why he had to extract himself from the Houthis in Yemen. Remember, in Yemen, he said, I'm going to take them out, I'm going to smash them, I'm going to show what the US can do. After 30 days, he did a side deal. In shock, Israel was in shock, a side deal with the Houthis. Please don't attack American ships. We're just going to leave us alone. And they continue daily hitting Israel, daily. He just said, Israel, you deal with it because I can't. They smashed two F-18s off the aircraft carrier. All this has been kept hush-hush. But they took two down. And so he just knows by drones. So like cost pennies. And they took two F-18s down. He's finished. He can't waste that ammo. He's got no missiles left. He's got to worry about too many issues. He's got Taiwan as well to worry about over there in the China Sea. So he doesn't know what to do. He wants to get out of Ukraine, but he can't. Right? He's begging for Ukraine and the Europeans to just sign whatever Russia wants, but they won't do it. And so he's stuck. He doesn't know what to do. Then you've got Iran. Again, he's telling them, Iran, they can't have any nuclear weapons. We're going to take a hard line. Iran's like, we don't care. You've already sanctioned us. We don't care. We fired ballistics at Israel and really no real repercussions. We don't care about your threats. We're mates with Russia. We're mates with China. Biggest capacity, biggest minerals and resources, both of them. What are you going to do to us? We don't care about you. And again, his threat is, if you don't do this, we're going to really show you. What are you going to do? Their sites are buried half a kilometer under a mountain. So the bunker busters maybe could get if it was half a kilometer down on a flat surface, but under a mountain? No, can't get there. Impossible. So he knows that. Everyone knows that. Israel can't take it out. America can't take them out. Iran knows this. Everyone knows this. And so his threats are, again, meaningless. You can't extricate him out of that. Then you have Gaza and Israel. Israel wants to decimate them, but the only way in world history, 5,000 years, the only way you can decimate an entrenched enemy, hiding in tunnels with walls, with an entrenched enemy, is siege, starving them out, and then they give up. Berlin, same thing. That is the only way you can win an entrenched enemy. It's very, very difficult otherwise. It's never been done. In fact, it's never been done, as the US did with Mosul. Mosul in Iraq just a few years ago. They went, they sieged them, they surrounded them, and pounded and killed, some estimate, 50, 60,000 civilians. And that's the only way to do it. You cannot do it any other way. So this is Mosul only a few years ago. And they're telling Israel, no, you can't starve them. You've got to pay. Israel is currently it's taking its taxpayers' money to feed Hamas. The US is forcing Israel to we're not paying for it. You pay and you feed Hamas. That is what Bibi is doing. Bibi is currently feeding the enemy, which he's been doing for 2 years. Free electricity, also provided by Israel. Free clean water, also provided by Israel. Free internet. I mean, why they couldn't cut the internet, I have no idea. Anyway, this is what's happening in Gaza. And so the chances of winning and the casualties in Gaza are going through the roof. because they're not allowed to bomb from the air either because of civilian casualties. There's no civilians in Gaza. They're all murderers, right? Or sons of murderers or kids of murderers. There's no civilians there. They voted 70% for Hamas. That's much more than in Nazi Germany, where only 33% voted for Hitler, right? Very, very few voted for the initial election for Hitler. But 70% voted Hamas. And they would still win by a landslide. So he cannot extricate himself out of these three issues, and he has Taiwan to worry about. Now, if there was anything to happen in Taiwan, he's done for. The US doesn't have the manufacturing capacity to keep up with a long war with China. China could just keep, with the resources from Russia and its manufacturing, whatever America could do, for every missile America makes, China would make 100. For every battleship America could make, China would make 20. What are you talking about? So America knows this. Trump knows this. He can talk. He's got a big mouth. But in the end, he knows he's done for. What is the solution? There is none. I'm afraid there really is none. I've been trying to think, what is the solution for all three issues? Well, for Israel, it'll be easy. Just let them blooming take on Hamas properly, bomb from the air, kill them, hush it up, like you did with Iraq, like you did with Afghanistan, where you murdered 150,000 in Iraq, estimates 1 million in Afghanistan over 20 years. That's the only way, and they lost those. So, I mean, if they lost those over there, imagine Israel, what it has to deal with. So that is the only way to deal with them. He won't let them. So again, there's nothing there. Iran, I can't see anyone stopping that other than regime change. And Russia's going to win whatever happens. It's either you can let them win slowly or let them win quickly. That is the only solution there. So there you go. That's Trump's Quagmire. Please let me know of your thoughts or what you think he can do. I'd love to know. Thank you very much.